live fish, I hope. I'm only joking. In this video, I'm going to show you how to return your fish to try and avoid white spot, or how I'm advised the ideal way to introduce new fish to your pond so they can acclimatise, not acclimatise, what that, I keep forgetting that word. Basically, so their water, their environment, is the same temperature as the water in the pond. But stick with me, in this video, we're going to introduce my two big girls and my boy into the pond. Hi guys, so what we'll need to get these fish in that pond successfully and introduce my two big girls and my boy to this pond is, I will need scissors to unbox the box. Inside there is a bag with the free fish in and Aqua Source Vitalized. They pop that in because it helps the fish chill, I'd imagine, en route, and basically makes the transition as smooth as possible for them. And he recommends it. Obviously he puts it in because he cares about his fish, well, my fish now. I've turned the air off to the pond just so I can observe the fish when they're introduced, finally introduced to the pond, and I can observe them for a little bit and then turn the water aeration back on. First thing is get the bag out of the box and get them floating on the top. So what I'll do is I'll do that now, and I'll tie the top of the bag to the corner to prevent the bag from just basically, so I don't have to chase it all round the pond, and keep them in this corner and I can look at them, because there are 3 decent sized fish in this bag and they are beautiful. Just wait until you see Wanda's eyes, man. Unreal. Now what I've done is I've popped the fish, I'll spin my head out of the way so you can have a look, especially at Wanda's eyes, which is the bigger Nishikigoi, the biggest fish in the bag. Here we go. Look at her eyes. I don't think that's doing it justice because it's double bagged. Every good koi dealer double bags, because you should always double bag for obvious reasons. If one pops, the other one will step in. The Yamabuki, a bit hard to see. We can just roll around. There you go. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. 46 centimetre beast there. Okay, that's Wanda right at the front. The other one's name, I'm actually going to let you know in a separate video, because you named that fish. It's named after you. It's bought by you. Most of the time I take the one bag off and just float just one bag in, and that's why we're getting a lot of interference there. For the next 15 minutes they will stay floating on the top of the surface. What that will do is the surrounding water of the bags will impact the water in the bags, therefore making the water in the bag a closer temperature, or as close to temperature as possible to the water in the pond. Okay, so after 15 minutes that will have changed and lowered. Our pond temperature at the minute is 12.8 degrees, and I believe that the pond that they came out of today was just under 15 degrees, so there's not a massive difference. It's only 2 degrees, but when you do this, it's a shocking environment to the fish. And if there's a large difference, it can create that white spot, and you do not want white spot. In my bowl, my overpriced koi tax bowl, I basically want to get 50% of the water from the pond, or not 50% of it out of there. Basically, I've matched the amount of water that is in that bag I have put from the pond into the bowl, so that will be the same temperature as that, because it's the same pond water. Then after 15 minutes I will take these fish, I will then put them and the water into this bowl, and I will cover it with a small net to prevent jumping, because there might be a little bit too much water in there. So we want to be safe here, and you don't want to go anywhere. You want to observe your fish at this time. So when 15 minutes has passed, that's what we'll do, and then we'll leave them in there for 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes, because the temperature isn't that much different. I will then get the sock net and I will individually put each fish in and observe their behaviour as they enter. Okay, so let's get going on to the next stage. In fact, I'm going to get the wife to knock me up a brew now and check that out. The other fish are coming to see their new friends, and it's going to be really interesting, this, because I really do think that those fish are going to have a big impact on the behaviour of the existing fish. You will see the other fish come up and greet the fish. Sort of like, I don't know whether it's establishing a hierarchy or what they're doing, but they do come up to see them in the bag. At this time of the morning, they're not normally there, or should I say, this time of day, they are not normally at that window. Okay guys, so in here we have 50% pond water, 50% of the bagged water from UK Nishikigoi with the treatment in it. They've been in here for nearly 5 minutes now. So they've been 15 minutes on top there, 5 minutes in the bag. So we're going to be introducing them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set you up there at the side, pop you on the side. I will come across with my sock net, my trusted sock net, scoop one up at a time, release them, we'll observe them going into the new habitat and see how they are with their friends. I don't know how recording this is going to go, but we'll just see, because I think it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pure moment when you do get the chance to introduce your fish into the pond, okay? So let me set you up on this little corner. You sit on, like Piffy on a rock bud, on this little corner here, all right? So there we go. If I set you there, you can see a little bit of me and a whole lot of the pond, all right? We should be able to see what's going on. Let's go for it. Wanda looks like she wants to go first. Come on, Wanda. Nice and gentle. Great bit of kit, these. Here you go, Wanda. Here you go. Beautiful. See you later, baby. Straight down, straight in. And that's what she'll do. She'll sit at the bottom there. Well, you keep an eye on her while I get another one. Okay, so this one is the crazy Nishikigoi. Might need a crazy name. Go on, off you go. Looking good. Wanda's already shot off. Wanda's already shot off hanging around with Jaffa up there. Okay, so last and not least, the honeycomb Yamabuki. There she goes, absolutely stunning yellow that. Let me pop you over the top. Crazy Nishikigoi, and out on his own, Yamabuki, bringing it up the rear there. That crazy Nishikigoi, I reckon he's going to be leading soon. And then we've got Big Wanda at the back. Out the free, she looks a little bit more spooks. It's settling nicely, this Nishikigoi. You're going to be crazy, man. You're going to be crazy. Oh, here we go, look at this, look at that. You think they're the same colour, and then they look at that. The wife absolutely adores this one. Absolutely adores it. Beautiful. Wanda there, big body on her, beautiful eyes. They're shooting up the back. This is what happens. They like hang around together. Look, they're all just like socialising, grouping up, having a little bit of a swim together. And then we've got two little ones over here. Well, look at this one at Pond and Ed. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That Nishikigoi. Oh God. That honeycomb. Whoa. Wanda's eyes. Right guys, I literally need to get to be enjoying it myself, because this is just absolutely beautiful. Like, when I bought them I thought I'm having a lot of yellow here, but then when I've added them to pond, boom, they blended in and they've made it vibrant, nice. Oh God, I can't wait to watch them. I'm just so excited to see what the new crazy Nishikigoi is like. And then there's got Wanda and eyes, and the big peduncle. So that's all very exciting to watch and see what she can grow into. And then we've got the Yamabuki, who's already started a domestic argument in our house because I'd pre-named it, but the wife has busted in. I love that fish. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's got honeycombs on it. It does not suit the name that you give it, which I'm not going to tell you yet because it's a surprise. I want to call it Sunny, or Sunset. I think she settled on Sunny. And we have a domestic, but normally in my house there's only ever one winner. So that'll be that. So I'm going to drop you over the top for the end of the video, maybe pop a bit of music on, and we will see. And to be honest, it's about to start raining, I reckon, in the next half hour. So it's been very, very good to me today. Take care, guys. Be beautiful.